Good day for India.
Oh, absolutely. I think the Indian batters came up with a plan. I think they were very, very resilient. A lot of shots were taken by English bowlers against them, but they found ways to stay there and made sure they, got through the day. One step at a time, one day at a time. Third day has been good to them.
How did England bowl?
I wouldn't fault the England bowlers so much in a war. They were a little bit unfortunate. Quite a few balls went past the outside edge, which did not happen in the first innings. Every time they bowled a fantastic delivery in the first innings, they picked up the edge, they picked up a wicket. So I wouldn't really fault them too much. The pitch has flattened out, as we have seen. After the first innings of India, the pitch got a lot flatter. A little bit of swing was still there today, but not a lot of lateral movement. Even when the ball swung through the air and it hit the pitch, it didn't deviate as much as we saw in the first innings. I think you have to give a lot of credit to the Indian batsmen. They batted extremely well. And I think they are very unfortunate that they are 2 down. It should have been 1 down as far as I'm concerned. That was, Rohit Sharma would have to consider himself very, very unfortunate. Less varnish on that stump and the ball would have gone past.
Well, it was a big day for India, big day for Pujara on a personal note and on a team note. And he's come through, in fairness, with flying colours today.
For me, this innings is very important. When he walked in today, I think he was under a lot of pressure. He could have well been playing an inning where if he did fail here, a lot of things could have gone wrong for him. But for me, this again shows what Pujara is, mental fortitude at its best. He found a way to stay there, he scored runs, and what I loved about the way he batted was the intent and the energy he brought to the crease. Just good to watch.
Lots of shots on the leg side because England were targeting the LBW or because they just got their lines a bit straight?
I think Jimmy got his line a little bit off. Jimmy was bowling from the end that he did not bowl from yesterday, which is the Kirkstall lane end. And I think he saw the ball swinging a lot from outside the off stump away. And he was trying to get that similar amount of swing and movement by bowling a little bit straighter. When he bowled straighter, it didn't happen. So he was easily worked through the onside. But Pujara, when I was on commentary, I showed his top 5 innings, top 5 scores, 3 double centuries.
Yeah.
When he gets in, he gets big runs.
He stopped fidgeting as well. The confidence has come back. There's been a couple of shots outside off stump in the previous 2 tests, which just sort of doing nothing with the bat. That was more fluid outside the off stump as the confidence grows.
Absolutely. I think at the domestic level, before he broke into the international level, he was batting about 60, 65. Obviously, the standards of bowling might not be as high as the international level, but still he found ways to score runs. But suddenly, in the last 1 year, his strike rate has dropped to very low proportions. But today, he came out. As a batsman who wanted to score runs, he's always resilient, and as Mikey perfectly says, he has the ability to play big innings, and he showed glimpses of everything that's available in a Pujara, and it was just good to watch.
Worryingly for England, Virat Kohli looks to be in the mood. He's in a scrap, he likes a scrap, and he's scrapping.
And I think he decides that this time around he has to get some runs. Not that he has been going out there before and thinking that he hasn't got to get runs, but this is a serious situation for his team here now. As we said, the pitch isn't offering a lot, but the brand new ball tomorrow, it will take a test of his skill and Pujara's skill, of course, to get through that new ball. And if they get through the new ball, their confidence will just start growing again. We know they have runs under their belt right now, but we also know they have to start over. So they'll be a little bit nervous tomorrow morning, but if they get through that new ball again, Wardy, the confidence will be sky high.
Is he consciously trying to keep that a little square of the back foot to stop that hip and keep the top shoulder in line?
I do think bit there which he's not worked on mentally, he's worked on it and he's getting better. Tomorrow I'll be doing a piece on what I feel he has done, a bit of a change. Okay. We will do that piece tomorrow, but for me, I think mentally he's there, he's not going at the ball, and that's a reason got to do not only with the hip but also the distance between his legs actually. But we'll do that piece tomorrow, but for me the most important part, what I enjoyed about Virat Kohli today is allowing the ball to come to him, and when he does that, the opponent better be careful.
Rohit let the ball come to him as well. Another exhibition in difficult conditions of how to rein your natural attacking instincts in and open the batting for your team in difficult circumstances.
Oh, I've enjoyed this England Rohit Sharma. It's just great to watch. Bats 100 balls, just gets 18 runs, 20 runs. It's just brilliant to watch. Whenever I've played against him, he smashes it. But he's changed his tempo, and that what's required to bat in England and score runs in England, he's got it. I think he'll be gutted with himself for getting out the way he did. He was a bit lucky. He got LBW. They didn't go for the review, so he was a bit lucky there. But this one, you could say he was unlucky, but, it just evens out at the end. I just feel that, he shouldn't feel bad about the fact that the ball hit the stumps. I think what he'll be really upset about is he couldn't carry on yet again after
the lunch break. Was that him not quite getting his feet going? Because the ball didn't really do that much. Should he be missing that?
I wasn't a top-class batsman, so I'm not going to say...
Shall I ask him?
Yeah. I wouldn't say he should have been hitting the ball in a wall, because, again, you say it didn't do a lot, but it did enough. And once the ball is doing a bit, when most balls have been straight, and then one just does enough, you can miss that ball. And because the ball was heading towards the leg, I think he was just leaning a little bit, and his head was perhaps not right over the line of the ball, and he played a little bit across it. That was just a mistake that he made. You know, you'll bat through a great innings and make a mistake, and it just cost him.
Just quickly, we will show you KL Rahul's dismissal, because quite simply it was a stunning catch from Johnny Bairstow.
Oh, I think in this dismissal we should speak more about Bairstow and his catch than KL Rahul. There's not much he did wrong, but Bairstow did everything perfectly. Also credit to Craig Overton. He was in the middle of a very good spell there. He bowled sharp, he bowled full, he swung the ball. A really good ball to get KL Rahul out as well. Again, Johnny Bairstow showing why he is so good, irrespective of where he's in the field. He's a quick fielder, but also he's got good hands.
Fantastic catch, straight into the mitt, and it went quickly. They're quite close as well. It's quite, well, not straightforward as to where you should stand in the slips. Right, 139 they trail, 2 down. New ball is available straight away for Joe Root. The forecast is good tomorrow with the sun shining.
Yeah.
How do you see it?
Well, in India, we'll be feeling a bit confident now. 130-odd runs behind, and these two batsmen at the crease, they just have to make sure that they get a good start the first hour. But it can go anywhere, Wardy. The brand new ball in Jimmy Anderson's hands, who knows?
But at this, we can put England under pressure here. We can go past them and put them under pressure. There are plenty of time, 2 days to go.
Virat Kohli and Team India. There'll be a fleeting thought there saying, you know what, maybe if we bat well tomorrow, till tomorrow evening, anything can happen. But for that, these two have to be there. Pujara and Virat Kohli, they're going to be important. And just as Mikey said, that new Duke's ball,
Yeah.
they
Got to
better
get
counter
through
it
that.
well.
Got to get through that. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. We look forward to the 4th day of this 3rd test with India trailing by 139. They're 215 for 2 at stumps on